This is the shell border mould and I'm going to show you how to use it. It's very easy as long as you use the right sugar paste. This is my own sugar paste, which is very easy to use with the mould. Whatever paste you are using, if it's a different brand of sugar paste to ours, you need to add Tylo powder or flour paste to it. Usually half and half if it's flour paste. Tylo powder is 1 teaspoon, that's 1 5mm spoon to 500 grams of sugar paste. But this paste comes straight out of the pack and it's ready to use. Just put some corn flour in the mould, tap it out, and then place a sausage of paste onto the mould. You can see that the sausage of paste is narrower than the shell border. Just press into the first shell, pinch between the next shell and then press again. So it's pinch, press, making sure that the paste does not go over the sides of the mould, because when it comes out you would see that along the edge of your piece. So you see it's very easy to do as long as that piece of paste is not wider than the shell border. So just make sure it's not going over the edge of the mould at any point, that's fine. Then just turn the mould over. If you press at the end, you see it starts to come out straight away, and just run your thumb along the back and it comes out very easily. I'm now going to dust the border with some white pearl. This one is from Rainbow Dusts. Normally I would do this on kitchen paper so I don't waste any powder, but you wouldn't be able to see the white against the white. I've got a cake here ready to put the border on. I'm just going to put some glue along the edge of the board. Now you can put the border on so it's flat on the board, or at an angle, or up against the sides, whichever you prefer. So this one it's too big because this is the last piece that I'm putting on, so I'll show you how to finish it off at the end. I'm just going to place that slightly over the last shell and then position around the cake. I know it's big enough there, so I'm just going to pinch that off, lift up the last border and put that into position. Now I'm going to do the smaller shell border for the top edge. So again, just start with the sausage, roll it very thin and place onto the mould. I've already put some corn flour into the mould, so it's okay. Now again, press, pinch, press. The smaller ones take a little bit more time because obviously you've got to get the paste into the shell without it going over the edges. So this way of doing a shell border is easier than piping for anybody who has problems with their hands, with their pain in their hands when piping, because that's such an easy action. So that's ready to come out. Again, just turn over, thumb at the back and run along. If you do take it out and you can see any icing where it shouldn't be, just press in with a Dresden tool like that to clean up that edge. And then we're going to put luster over the shells. This of course is optional, you don't have to do this. And then I'll bring in the cake again. Earlier I found a bowl or a plate that was the same size as the top of the cake and just marked the circle so I know where to put the border. So very thin glue and run it along that line. You can use water. This is edible glue made with Tylo powder, but water would be fine. So we'll place that shell over the last one and position it round the cake. That just fits. So we just lift up the last one and position that one underneath. And there you've got your cake with the border.